Welcome back to Flying So 6 channel. Today we are back for some Arena the Contest Season 3 PvP tournament. This is the finals match here. And then after this one is the championship match. That will be on Sunday. And so whoever ends up winning tonight's game here between Code and Lord Tyshin will be heading to that championship match against Johnny B. So I am excited to be here. Hope you guys are too. Anyway, we got both of Code and Tyshin here ready to get started. So go ahead, guys, start rolling, and we'll go from there. All right, a 17 there for Code.
Get that out early.
Welcome
Code
to the
there
Miss
on
Bowl.
the red side.
10.
And a 10.
So I will pick first.
Code picking first here.
Yeah, you will.
And Code going with Siyoko the Ninja. Trying to change things up a little bit, I believe, tonight to try to potentially throw off Tyshin here. So for anyone that has been
taking Hillary and Gary and go, "What'd you do?"
For anyone that has been paying attention previously here to the tournament, you will know that Code and Tyshin have actually already played each other multiple times. Once in this tournament, they've played against each other, and in that one, Lord Tyshin was able to beat Code. And then we've played multiple times in the past. Also, Lord Tyshin getting out a victory against Code in a championship match for the Season 1 tournament. So this is definitely another revenge match here for Code. And trying to see if he can finally eke out a win here against Lord Tyshin to head into the finals against Johnny B, which will be definitely quite the challenge for anybody to face, as Lord Tyshin has actually also faced Johnny already. So it'll be interesting to see who will get this. All right, so let's see where they are at today. So far, Lord Tyshin going with Cordal the Juggernaut and Gaknak the Red Dragon Blade, Tyshin's favorite character there. Then we got Siyoko the Ninja going down, Talia the Druid, a healer character for Code, and then Herodotus the Fallen Titan for Code there, brute character, has some pretty cool abilities, and it will be interesting to see what Code comes up with here. We have seen Cordal, I think, one time before, but it'll be interesting to see him come out on the board here. Neri, a character who actually used to get played quite a bit, and we haven't seen her for quite some time now. In fact, this might be her first play of the tournament. Is back on the field here for Tyshin. Very actually high damage character. We just don't see her as much because I think there's a lot of other pretty high damage characters that also have like other healing or other cool effects. And since Neri is a Gen 1 character, maybe people have played him more often and want to try something different. But Neri definitely a great option there. So already I'd say these are three pretty high damage. I'd say two for sure. Having Gaknak and Neri on your team, very high damage. And Cordal can do quite a bit once he gets his Call of the Horde, all of those goblins that he can put out on the field out there. He can do quite a bit of damage in combination with Battle Cry. So it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And then we have Rurik being the last character here for... I like egg. We got Rurik the warrior here. They're just talking in the background here as I'm doing the commentary. Rurik the warrior here being selected for code. Very defensive character. Some cool ways to throw people in lava and kind of control the position a little bit better there. And then looking like Jade, the last character for Lord Tyshin. So healer on each side, brute on both side, and then I'd say probably Code going a little bit more defensive than Tyshin going. So Tyshin just rolling an 8 for placement, Code getting a 2. So Tyshin winning that placement roll.
I will place first and pick this side of the board.
Okay.
All right.
Would you like to swap setups?
I guess so.
Oh, here they go. Swapping sides. So Tyshin picking the left-hand side now.
All right. Placing first.
Oh,
He
wait.
is
I don't know
going
what just
to
happened.
place first here with Neri going down.
Did you go all in?
On his side.
I put everything in my hand, that's why.
And Neri there going right on top of that
You went all
altar. Code
I went
accidentally
all in,
moving his characters all the way to the side.
just like you should on Dragori's next Kickstarter.
He was definitely not paid or anything to make that comment. Trust
totally
me.
wasn't. I totally was. So
In fact, it's actually the opposite relationship with Code. He paid to make that comment. Oh God.
yeah.
Well, this is a good one.
I don't even know what her abilities are.
So seeing Siyoko the ninja here going down for Code here first, and we'll see where she is going to get placed right on top of the altar in actually a back position, so trying to get a little bit more defensive there. So Siyoko, pretty popular, I'd say relatively popular, newer character here. She's the one character that can switch sides. She's got some really awesome abilities to distract characters, can move them around, can attack multiple characters or attack the same one, can do some evasive actions, can guarantee a hit. There's just all kinds of cool things with Siyoko that you can do that a lot of other characters really don't have. And now we are seeing Lord Tyshin place down Cordal, the Juggernaut here, and he is about to put him on, probably, my guess is he's probably going to go right about the front line. That's a pretty good place there. Code making a joke about Cordal being starting in the lava, and and starting off his attack from lava. Now, it's actually kind of funny. We did have a game a long time ago where somebody did that as a tactic, because technically you only take lava damage when you enter a lava square. So if you start in lava, you're technically not violating anything, and you wouldn't take any damage. So we haven't actually seen it on this tournament, but we have seen it in the past where someone tried that. So Code picking Rurik here next. So we'll see where he is going next with this. So Rurik kind of not even going a toe-to-toe spot with Cordal, kind of forcing a defensive spot where Cordal would have to take a reaction attack to go around him instead. So kind of interesting that Code went with that instead. All right, so we have Cordal going down, Rurik going down. Anyone watching, if you got any comments or questions, not sure, about any rules of the game, feel free to throw those out. I love getting questions about the game and things that you guys, may be missing or don't understand. Feel free to ask those, and I'll answer them as best as I can as we're going along here. All right, so Jade going down next for Lord Tyshin here, who is on the left-hand side, but he is the Hex player. So Jade going down on an altar, so playing pretty defensive there. In fact, it's kind of interesting. I think both players seem to be playing relatively defensive with their placements. Neri is probably the only one that's a little bit more offensive, but it is kind of further back. You'd still kind of consider an offensive positioning for a shooter character, because they're going to use that altar attack, and they have quite a bit of range to kind of hit wherever they need to hit. All right, so Talia going down there also on an altar square for Code. So interesting that he is placing there. He's not technically able to see anyone based on the current placement. Because I think even for Neri, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, he's just out of range of Neri. So he would have to end up moving a little bit closer if he wanted to potentially get something from Talia or the ninja. All right, so we are now seeing Gaknak go right along the front line. Those characters probably in the most offensive position here. And we have Herodotus about to get placed down. Looking like Code might be thinking about a back door. Oh, no. All right. There he is. So he is going toe-to-toe with Gaknak. And we'll see where they fall here. So they're going to pick heroic actions. And once that is finished, then we'll be able to start this off. All right, so you guys just got to pick heroic actions, and then let me know when you're ready, and we'll get started. So, with Neri going down first, no, it seems. Oh yeah. Your ping is really high, or at least it seems to jump up and down a little bit, but it still seems okay. So since Neri is going to be starting off here, let's kind of look at what her possible actions are. She could try to go for a pretty early special if she wanted. She could go for rapid fire, although there's really only 2 targets within range, so that would not be super beneficial. Perfect Hunt is just out of placement. I think it's just you, Tyshin, with the bad ping. Those are fighting words. So anyway, we could see a special, although I'm thinking just based on this placement, maybe less likely. I think an explosive arrow is probably pretty likely to see a movement into a lava square there at the early placement, and be able to get quite a bit of damage, because she is also be able to get her passive accuracy, and then she gets that bonus to her roll, and just kind of go after Herodotus, who is basically the highest damage character for Code, and just try to see if he can lock him down before he can get out a lot of damage. And in response, Code's ninja there is definitely a lot further from the action. She actually doesn't have vision where she is right now. If you look over the board here, you'll see the ninja back here on the altar cannot actually hit anybody, as there's this wall that is in the way. So she would need to move up and then be able to make the attack. All right, both players are ready. I already did put you on separate teams. Really? You shouldn't be able to see what's in Code's hand. Yeah, you're blue. And remember, you're also Hex. You are Hex. So let's make sure you got it right here. No, you got it. You guys got it backwards. All right. Well, I saw a tank one that was incorrect. So let's see. So the tank. Yeah. Let's make sure we get this right here. So because the side matches with the color and the symbol, right? So like blue is hex and red is circle. So since yeah, that's how they match up. This is not halftime. This is the real game. All right. Are we all in the right spot? Blue, yup, and green.
Wait, I thought this was an exhibition match.
Huh.
Wait, this isn't tutorial mode?
This is tutorial. Wait, okay, no. You got that. All right. Wait a second. I don't see the red circle.
Because it's there.
There you go.
It was hidden.
Nice job, Code. All right. We are finally ready. Go ahead, Tyshin.
Well.
All right, everyone. Welcome back. We are in
I
the
would
final
use
match
twin
of
shot
the PvP tournament here before the championship match.
On Herodotus.
All right, so we are going to see a twin shot here. This one is kind of a
Both
one that
times.
people like to do because it does give you more
Gotta
of a
find my
chance
dice.
to potentially hit, and you can make somebody exposed, which is pretty beneficial.
For the first
So
one.
going for his blessed roll with
That is
twin
a
shot,
hit.
that is a hit there. And going for the second shot, which
And that is also a
since he didn't say anything, it's kind of assumed that he's going for Herodotus twice on that. So that
So
will
that
be
is
14 damage.
18 damage.
Plus the 4 from the passive, that's 18 damage there. So a great start for Lord Tyshin.
And then
Gonna
he
be
is
making Herodotus
exposed.
exposed there. And the last thing
Ends
is
diffused.
she should take the 3 damage.
Oh, and I focused. So I won't move.
Okay.
Last thing is you gotta take the 3 damage from the altar.
I should probably roll for my bless then and see if I crit.
Yep.
Give me that crit, baby.
Oh,
Ah, dude, almost. So
that would have
close.
been salty.
All right, so that is quickly the end there for Neri. Successful strike, just not getting a crit. Siyoko, the ninja, coming
Okay.
up next here.
Ninja's turn.
Code always thinking about the back door. Are there rules for using chess turn timer? Actually, there is, Nadger. Interesting you bring that up because originally the PvP rules
I'm
were
going to
written
do
from
her shuriken
a kind of like a chess type
drill.
of
Target
line of
Gagnac
thinking.
twice, and then Cardol once.
All right, so he's going with the
So I'll
shuriken
do
throw
the
of
2 rolls
Siyoko.
for
She's moving up.
Gagnac first.
Are you shuriken you want to do that?
Oh man, look at these cheap rules, cheap things.
Har,
So
har, har.
It was-
technically, there
it was
is
super fun.
rules for chess
Yeah.
timer. when we played tabletop. Oh, wow. Critical. Great roll for Code. I can tell Tyshin already not excited about that one. Going for his second attack there on Gagnek. A second 20? Wow.
Oh, this is
Code
going well.
off to a great
And then the
start.
circle.
So that will be quite a bit of damage. That's going to be 20 damage. Whoa!
Alright,
And
so
getting the
Cordell
last
will
one.
take
25 damage. Wow, that is an explosive start
Gagnak
there
will
for Code.
20.
That happened.
Technically, there is actually a
We'll
rule about
apply
limiting
the-
to 1 crit per turn, but since it so
Despair on
rarely
Gagnak
ever
for
happens,
4 more.
we actually opted to
Can't do it to Gagnak.
not
He was the first target.
not do that
Oh,
one, so he
okay,
could do
so
it. He
Cordell
could do
will
it
take
to
the 4.
Cordell. So Cordell taking 4 damage there from the passive Despair.
And then I
So
can
yeah.
move him.
Anyway, there is rules about chest timer, but when playing
So
in
he's gonna
Tabletop
take a
Simulator, and many of the people that had played
4.
the game, or many of the people that were playing in the tournament hadn't played the game enough to also remember to use the chest timer. So instead, we just used the
Okay.
chest timer as
my
a
turn.
total time tracker instead
Rude.
of kind of like the switching, which you'd normally see. So instead, we go with an hour 30 total
Cordell's
time
turn.
across the board. We try to most of the time kind of keep
Oh.
people, like, if someone's taking an excessively long
he'll
time, I
move
may
here.
try to remind somebody like, hey, can you, finish up your turn? But most of the time, I'd say we don't have that happen too often. As long as, I believe most of the people that do play actively are not, trying to actually cheat. They just,
And
trying to figure
use
out what they think would be best.
Juggernaut advance.
So we
he
don't
can move
really do
3.
anything too crazy here. All right, so we
So
got
1,
Juggernaut
2,
advance. So he's going with a special here. Benefit, move 3. If he does get this off, he will get a permanent shielded, which will reduce the amount of damage that he
And
takes
then
by 3
he'll
each
be
turn.
targeting the ninja.
All right, so he's going after Suyoko there with this attack. And he misses. So
Well,
not
that won't
a
do it.
great start for Tyshin. Missing Juggernaut of that advance. He'll still get 15 residual damage, but not getting that shield is
That's
definitely
it.
going to hurt.
Okay, Rook's turn.
All right, so we have Rurik the Warrior coming up next here for Code. Special is up, so it is possible we could see an early Epic Shield to get protected out. That does raise his defense by 3 each turn, which would put him at a defense of 11, make him quite the formidable opponent for Tyshin to battle against. So looking like Rurik coming behind here.
5. Six.
All right, so
I'm gonna do
Rurik going
Epic
into a
Shield.
mob position. So between Herodotus and Rurik, he has now put him into that mob, lowering his defense by 3. And he is going to go for Epic Shield. All he needs is a 3 or more, and he will get the hit on that one. 15, that is a success.
20 damage.
Putting him at 20 damage there to Gagnak. So Gagnak already
Gagnak
taken.
always just instantly dies every time I pick him.
Taking quite the beating so far, especially from that double crit. That's a lot there. Makes sense. I didn't realize that you technically only get 1 crit a turn. I think I have allowed multiple before. But yeah, and that's exactly the thought that we had too, Nadgar, was, it's very rare to get multiple crits on a single turn. and it's generally just more fun and exciting to see that than it is, in my opinion, it being like a super unfair aspect because it's so rare. Like I've only seen it maybe a few times ever, and today is one of those.
Jade is going to focus and use heroic melody.
Hey, Adria, good to see you. Thanks for joining in. All right, so Jade going with heroic melody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She is good. Got it.
See if we crit.
Got the hit on that. Trying for a crit and not happening.
We did not.
But she will get
so 10
damage there. 10 damage on Herodotus. And then an ally will become empowered, and he may move any number of allies within 2 squares. Or 2 squares. That are within
and then I may move any number of allies within range up to 2 squares, and no one's in range other than Gaknak.
Yep.
But I'm going to put him here.
So Gaknak moving into a spot where looking like he
and then I'm going to heal Gaknak for 4.
Yeah, getting the passive from Hope. So I think he's going for he wants his passive on Herodotus. And then he may want to try to block like the ninja with like a sidestep to make an easier hit for Cordal. But we'll kind of see what ends up going there. So successful turn there for Tyshin.
Kiss.
I've got a few minutes to watch before heading to work for a couple hours. Ah, man, that sucks.
Bless. So let me go after.
Well, it's okay. That's the nice thing about always being able to, check out these videos and watch the results later. I will say you definitely don't want to miss. And looking like
I need to take 3 damage for the altar.
Looking like Code missing his first bless roll.
If you hit.
Going for a second. That is a hit.
Which you did.
So I take 3.
But you definitely don't want to miss the game on Sunday. Championship match should be a very good game.
Way too much.
I'm excited to see there. So, wow, this image is very kind of blurry tonight. It feels blurrier than it normally is for some reason. Oh, I think it's because it's this alternate version that wasn't updated.
7, and I'll do the ninja 4.
Many of the cards had Wonton go back and like recapture them, so they were a little bit clearer. I think this one that Code switched to was not, and so that's why it looks a little blurry on this one. So he does get the hit off, and going with Nymph's Kiss. Gaknak now down to 19, so Code really focusing down on Gaknak, trying to get him as much as possible. Nymph's Kiss being applied to Suyoko, the ninja here. So she is going to be blessed and hastened, which will be good for her. She's going to need that hasten to move away from Cordal. Should be good there.
Gaknak is going to use Dragon Claws.
All right.
Part of me wants to move here so that I can mob, and it's more likely to go off. But then I won't get to trigger my passive. And Gaknak at best has like 2 turns left.
So Gaknak choosing to take the Dragon Claws.
Herodotus as much as I can.
Trying to do as much punishment as he can.
We're just going to go for it. See what happens. Dragon Claws. Herodotus.
All right, and will he get it just enough?
6. We did it, guys.
6.
He did it.
So that will be plus 6 damage.
So 28.
So 28 damage there, and now he gets the permanent
32.
effect of plus 6 damage on his triggering of his passive.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bit of damage that he can get there. The problem is Gaknak may not be alive long enough to really get to enjoy that. Herodotus taking a huge hit. Now,
No
pretty
longer
likely we
empowered.
could see a response here from
And
Herodotus, and seeing what he's going to go with here. With Gaknak at 19, there's
I'm gonna
not a lot
sidestep
to stop him, but
here.
let's see what
That's
Code comes up with here. Yeah, so with Sunday's game,
Herodotus.
yeah, we had to move it back a few hours for Johnny to be a little more fitting. Originally, he wanted it earlier, and it was just going to be way too early for just even the people playing, let alone anyone else trying to watch. I really like to try to get those games
Sidestep back into
at
lava.
a time that works for as many people as possible, of course, so everyone can enjoy watching the game and not just people within a specific time zone. Obviously, we can't accommodate every single time zone, but we try to get most of the areas that we have most of the viewership.
So,
All right, so going with the Titanic power there.
1, 2.
So he's going to use that benefit move 6. He's going right into Neri, it looks like.
6. And target Neri.
So he's going to use that Titanic power, run over to her, and 13 damage on hit if he gets it. And, oh, that's going to be a great one for Code.
Holy.
Target takes extra damage equal to its
So
attack
13
natural
plus
roll.
19.
That is 19 plus 13. Wow, that is a huge hit.
Oh, that is 32.
Yeah,
damage
32 damage there. So a huge Titanic hit by Herodotus. So even if he does end up going down, Herodotus is definitely making sure to take everyone else down with him.
And then +4 because of brutality.
Yikes. That is a massive strike. 2 of Tyshin's heavy damage.
This match might be over
very
really
low.
fast.
Yep, this could be a quick one for Lord Tyshin. We'll see as this plays out, but definitely not a position he wants to be in as he looks to try to move into this championship match. All right, so Neri is up. Special is down, so she won't get an option there. She does have to sidestep back. That's not going to be a great spot if Herodotus does not get killed, although I kind of get the feeling Neri's going to specifically go after him.
13 hit points.
So it just needs 13.
She's going to have to do twin shot twice to Herodotus.
Gotta hit Herodotus with twin shots. The only way to kill him. If she gets all of these, then that will be a success. So the first one is a hit. So this is the blessed roll. So that's the bless.
I guess that was my bless roll.
Now the second strike.
Second one.
And that is enough to knock out Herodotus.
There he goes.
And he is out of the game. Real quickly, Tyshin responding with a high damage Neri to put down Herodotus before he can do more damage to his team. I'd like to also mention, too, that on Sunday we will have, well, he likes to call himself the Nate Keeper from Foreteller Games. Great guy. He was in... He was actually with us on the first match of this season, and great commentator with me. Loved having him. He very quickly picked up the game and has been wanting to come back. It's just been trying to get schedules to align at the right time and getting that figured out. And so he is going to be able to join us on Sunday. Super excited for that. I'm trying to see if I can get some of the other Dragori guys to attend as well. But I know, they kind of have their own schedules and things going on. So we may or may not get that. But we'll see there. All right. So now with Suyoko the Ninja coming up here, she is hastened and blessed. Are there rule changes for PvP in Ultimate Edition? No, I don't think that there has been any. I think the PvP rules are the same, with the exception that they include basically all the the rules now
That's
for
it.
Commander and you know any
Jack number
Tanares
1.
Adventures content, but I think that's about it.
It's a miss.
Oh, missing on
Gaknak number 2.
Gaknak there for that second strike.
So that hits. So Cordell takes 5. And then Gaknak will take 5, and then I'll do Despair on him for 9.
All right, so Code getting Despair off on
Oh,
Gaknak.
I was blessed, but that's only on the first hit, so I'll just roll for crit reasons.
So trying to just.
That's a
see if we can get
terrifying
another
thing
crit.
because
No.
you've already crit a few times.
But yeah,
And
to
then I
answer
can
your
move them both
question,
one, so.
no, I don't believe there's really any changes other than I think the rule book was updated with the other content because
Then that's my
right before the rule book was technically Arena the Contest, but now we have a specific PvP rule book, and then we have a Tanares Adventures Ultimate like rule book, right? So the PvE and PvP rulebooks are now separate. Okay, so that is it for the Ninja. Their successful strike for her, only missing one on that one. Cordal coming up next. The Juggernaut still with quite a bit of health. And he may want to try to get that Call the Horde out, start getting some of his minions out here on the field. And
Cordal will go
damage.
here and use Call the Horde.
All right, there he goes. He gets to put a goblin down. I did see a question on this on Facebook, so I'll just kind of address this ability as we're going.
So as a benefit, I get to put a goblin down.
So you got to put a goblin down. This goblin does not have any health. He is just not a combatant
I accidentally hit
or an
spacebar.
ally, which means
So
that he only takes up a space on the board, but enemies and allies can move through him. There's nothing that prevents any movement and doesn't cause any kind of reaction attack. But that's basically it. It's just filling up a space on the board and then used only with the effect.
She takes 9 damage, and then the goblin will also deal 4 damage, so 13 damage.
The goblin does 3 damage. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one. 4 damage. You're right.
Yeah, stay in your little narrator box. All right, that's it.
All right.
I'm
going to Rurik's turn.
So Cordal finishing his turn, getting goblin down. So
Right
the important part here with
beautiful
Call of the
play,
Horde
right?
is he can get up to 2 goblins on the field, and then he can use Battle Cry, which includes his goblins and allies, to run around, and anyone that runs into an enemy will deal 4 damage for an enemy that's adjacent to them. So he can get quite a bit of damage.
I was like, this will be a crushing blow.
Crushing blow. That is success there, and that will knock out Lord Tyshin. That will knock out Gaknak there. So both brutes down on both sides. And Rurik slapping
one of these days
down
I'll be able to do
Gaknak.
At least a little bit with Gaknak.
Yeah, Gaknak. I mean, oftentimes, brute characters do get focused.
I think it's fair to say that Jade is wildly out of place.
That they're, a dangerous combatant on the field, so you don't necessarily want to leave them out to do the very high damage that they do. Same thing with shooter characters. So that's really why you got to try to utilize your positioning with some of your more defensive characters as best as you can, or getting early heals. Whatever you can do to try to mitigate that damage as much as possible before they can kind of get wiped off the battlefield too quickly. Okay, so we have Talia the Druid here coming up next. She does have a special up. One of her specials actually is Breath of Life, where she can revive a target with 35 HP and no specials, so gives
So
them actually a
hypothetically
pretty
speaking,
healthy amount of
if
battle there.
Gaknak were alive and I was to be able to swap this to somebody else, say like Jade, would she deal 6 damage with her passive and then heal somebody?
Well, does that
Yeah,
fall off?
yeah. Well, I mean, had you theoretically moved that before Gaknak died, yeah. Theoretically, yes.
Sure.
So yeah, there's some cool combinations and combos you can come up with, like there, Tyshin, noticing that technically you could move that to a different character, and as long as you meet the condition, like Jade's, which is a little bit easier for Hope, right? Just hit a target on first hit of your turn, then he would get 6 damage plus 4 healing. So essentially a trade of 10 there. That is
we're gonna do something
pretty
weird.
good if you can.
We're gonna go 1, 2,
Jade
3,
wandering through
4,
the lava.
5.
Do the lava.
Take 4 damage for the lava, and then I'm gonna use Inspire Greatness.
All right, so she's going with Inspire Greatness here, trying to put out a strong permanent condition.
I'm gonna use it on the ninja.
Sure.
All right, so he's going to attack Suyoko there with Inspire Greatness. Let's see if he can get it, and he misses. I believe that is the second miss special
So
there by
to the
Lord
ninja.
Tyshin, so not a good game for him so far. Trying to do what he can, but you gotta try to utilize as many.
I mean, the end of my turn.
My turn.
Tyshin saying the quiet part out loud.
I'm gonna do. I don't like where I'm at, so I'm gonna do Heroic Ambush.
All
Checks
right,
out.
there you go.
Yeah, kill this one.
So Code going
Also
for
checks
Heroic Ambush, knocking out Neri, Tyshin's high damage dealing character, real quickly, so she cannot be trouble.
In all fairness,
for
I liked
him
where
later.
you were.
I mean, I'm glad you.
So
did,
this
but I
seems like
didn't.
a pretty high damage match so far. Tyshin with 2 characters down, Code with 1. So we'll see how this progresses as we're going. But we're less than 25 minutes in, and already it's getting pretty far along, I'd say, where we're at now.
Over to here.
All right, so Cordal moving.
And use Call the Horde.
All right,
So he'll be
getting
putting
Call the
a goblin
Horde
here.
down again. I mean, you just want to get them on the field. Going for the attack, and wow,
Wonderful.
another miss for Lord Tyshin. Now, one consolation is he still does get that goblin, which can kind of help set him up for Battle Cry later, but definitely not good with all these misses. At least there's residual damage in it, so it doesn't feel as bad.
Ninja's turn.
Oh yeah,
I will
that's definitely
sidestep
one of the favorite parts of a lot of people in this game. Even if you are missing those big specials, you still get 15 damage, which is definitely not too bad. But you know, obviously,
second and third.
The preference would be getting that.
So Godolph's throw.
All right, so we're seeing Shuriken throw here from the ninja, and that's going to be
You
a
do take
miss.
4 damage for that because of his Circle of Retribution.
Correct. Jade.
Going for Jade next. That is a hit. So Shuriken throw, right? He gets to attack 3 targets, or it can be the same one if he wants.
That's a hit. So Jade will take 10.
So 10 damage on Jade there from Shuriken throw, and then he'll get to move her
and then
1
Despair
spot.
will go on Cardall for 4.
Most likely we'll see Jade get thrown in the lava here again, if Code remembers.
That's the ninja's turn.
And he forgets. So there's a free 4 damage that he is missing on that one there. That, yeah, should be special up. Code noticing there. All right, so Jade back up here. She does still have...
Oh, I forgot to move everyone. Sorry. Jade takes 4 more going in lava.
Oh, there he goes. He does end up noticing, getting that 4 extra damage there.
Yeah, that's... she'll go back to her.
All right, so Jade
spot.
wandering all the way back. I guess the one advantage, she doesn't have to worry about taking more lava damage because she was already in the
Angelic
lava.
Voice on
So
the ninja.
Tyshin now trying to give himself the best chance to hit, going back onto that altar, getting the strike there with Angelic Voice. And that is a hit.
So that'll
Ninja
hit.
switches classes in PvP. Yes, she can. The only limitation is she can't be on a team that has a...
And then
so
she will
obviously she
heal
can't have a
herself for
controller
6.
because she is a controller to begin with. But you also can't
And
have her on a
Cardall for
team
4.
with a tactician, because then you would have 2 tacticians on the same team.
And
So that does kind of limit
he
your
does his thing.
party selections a little bit, but still not too bad there. But yeah, we'll probably see. Let's see, Suyoko. I guess she has taken quite a bit of damage so far in this match, but we may be able to see her switch sides here before the end of this one. She does still have Karaku Evasion if Code ends up remembering that one, but that one's a great one to try to slow down that damage on her, which she may desperately need here.
1, 2, 3.
Code moving up. Rourke looking to engage Cordall. Looking at his abilities.
Iron Wall.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he's going with Iron Wall, even though he doesn't...
So I can move up to 2 spaces before.
Even though he doesn't technically need it.
2. And hit Cardall.
Even though he doesn't technically need the effect of being immune to damage, he is at full health. Wow, another 20 for Code.
So that's 25
That makes
damage.
sense.
25 damage.
26.
Wow. Tyshin is just getting beat down by the rolls tonight.
Ground.
And that is it for Rurik.
That's my turn.
Laying down some punishment onto Cordall. Already Cordall in getting a lower health there.
All right.
So
Now
it'll
we'll
be
go
interesting to see what happens next
And
here.
use Enraged Fury on the ninja.
Okay, so,
All right, so
take
he-
a -2 and 4 damage.
So he'll trigger Circle of Protection there. Wow, that was really
That was
close.
my -2, and I hit with that one.
So he gets 2 strikes on this one, and
That one just barely hits.
yep.
So 14.
So Enraged
Damage to
Fury,
ninja.
14 damage. If at least one of the strikes hit, the target is weakened 3.
And then you're weakened 3.
Code should hit Vegas tonight. Yeah, we should
None of those
definitely
were
let him
above
know by the
17,
end of
so that
this
doesn't
that
matter.
it's definitely a good
Okay.
night to hit the casino, see what he can win. Because 3 crits is probably pretty, I'd say pretty rare for most of the PvP games I've seen. And especially 2 on a single turn is significantly more rare. So Code in a very good position tonight, hitting all of his specials, hitting...
So
I don't
I'm
think
going
he's...
to hit Cardall.
He did
with
no, he did miss
Shield of
1.
Flowers.
All right, so we're gonna see Shield of Flowers come out here from Talia against Cordall. And that is
Hits,
going to
so
be
it's
a
10
hit.
damage to Cardall.
So 10
12.
more damage to Cordall, now
And then I'll
down
put
to
the shield
12
flowers
hit
on my
points not
ninja.
left. Not much left there. And now
And then I
Ninja is going to be immune to
give
the
hope
next
to
primary attack.
my ninja, I guess.
And then she is going to take the 4 health
And that's
from
my
Hope.
turn.
All right. So Ninja will be coming up next time.
It's a special.
Seeing
Going
another
to
special
focus. Use Requiem of Spirits
so
on
he
Cardall.
is focusing there on this, trying to get this heal as much as he can. Will he get this one? He does.
19.
So finally, some luck coming
So
back
he
to Lord
regains
Tyshin.
20 hit points.
Cordall getting that much needed heal there, and he will get back one of his specials,
which is his Juggernaut Advance. I can't heal anybody else.
Yep, with only
it.
2 characters left,
Okay.
he can't use that hope on anyone else. All right, so Ninja is up next. She is weakened, so she's going to do a little bit more damage, a little less damage here on this one.
I'm gonna do my special. A sidestep one, and then do my dance here.
Oh.
All right, he's going with the Baraku dance here, so we're going to see. Were you wanting to switch sides or no?
Oh.
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that you missed. But yeah. Technically, yeah, you decide if you want to, as soon as you declare it, if you want to switch sides or stay on the side.
Let's stay on. I wanted to stay on this side.
All right.
But
you would have done less damage if you hit.
All right. So
yeah, that's true.
He does miss there. So one thing to note though is even though you miss that attack, you still do actually, the miss effect is you still get effect too.
Correct.
So yeah, so just place it on there like usual, and there you go. So that's the one kind of different thing. Most
Which is
of the time,
why, like, it literally would have been better to get hit by that because he had weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, because he did 15
Which I don't know about you, but that's what I work for.
On a miss.
The weekend.
And if he would have hit on that, he would have only done 13 damage. So definitely more damage for Code there. So in that way, still kind of working out for him, and he still gets that effect. Really, the only thing he didn't get is like that move part. So I'd say probably still a good play there by Code, and a very good outcome for him. All right, so Cordall moving up on the ninja here. Special down in this case, but he may be able to start moving some goblins around and start getting them closer to the field here for him to attack, but we'll see what he's going to go with. So Cordall, quite the beast there, taking quite a bit of damage already, though, with his special down and him taking quite a bit of damage. Pretty unlikely he may be able to get Battle Cry off before he goes down.
I legitimately don't have a way to kill you.
He'll take the -2 for damage.
So sad.
So you go down to 13.
That one had a -2 on it, and that still hit.
I take no damage through the Shield of Flowers.
So,
it's true.
No damage there. It would just be
But you are
the
weakened.
effect.
Yes.
Which is the best I could do. Okay.
Okay, so Rurik's turn.
That's finished.
That goes away there. But Shield of Flowers protecting the ninja there, taking a lot less damage.
That's awesome.
Tyshin not looking good. This is getting pretty dire now for him. Cordal, his last damage dealer, getting very low.
Since he's exposed.
So Cordal is currently mob tier and exposed. And that's not going to be enough.
Doesn't matter.
Is that the first time I had a roll go my way?
So finally a miss there.
So 5 residues to Cordal. So down to 8.
5 residual damage there for Code. So still working out for him. Get some more damage. Get Cordal
I'm
a
going
little
to use
bit lower.
a heroic action.
All right, so we're going to see the first heroic action of the
inspiration.
night. Heroic inspiration, probably to bring Cordal back
So I
up
will
with some more health.
transfer Epic Shield to Cardal.
All right.
And then I will kill the ninja.
Oh, wow. No, he's going to go for the damage, and he's going to kill the ninja before she gets an opportunity to do anything there. Wow. All right, so looking like Cordal knows that he's going to go down, but he's going to take down the ninja with him.
I will also use my heroic inspiration. Give me back my shield.
Heroic inspiration.
And I will kill Cordal.
Oh wow, just going for the kill. So right there, a tit for tat. Ninja and Cordal knocked out. Wow, Tyshin with only Jade left. And Code here with Rurik and Talia. That's going to be extremely hard for Jade to pull this one out.
Do not see me pulling this out by any stretch.
Yep, exactly what I said there. Are those gray mini goblins? Yes, and those are gray mini goblins because that's what Cordal uses
and going for Talia.
Now these are, obviously the 3D scans, so they don't look quite as good as they do in real life. But yes, these are the goblins here that Cordal uses with his Call of the Horde and Battle Cry ability.
Heal for 6.
All right, so Jade getting a heal off with Angelic Voice.
And that's the end of Jade's turn.
Jade in not a good spot at all.
1, 2, 3, 5. I will do Crushing Blow.
Yep. So gonna get Jade and try throwing her into the lava and holding her there. And he got it.
It's 11 damage.
Looking like Code may finally get his win, his revenge win here. After all the previous matches that Code has lost against Tyshin. Finally looking like he's going to pull out this win. We'll see as we go on. There is still some heroic actions left. But not looking good here.
Just move myself there.
All right, so Crushing Blow, throwing Jade into that lava, taking 4 more damage, and then now he is into a spot to kind of basically keep her there. She can no longer sidestep since she is slowed. And Talia the Druid is coming up. Yes, if Cordal does die, the goblins do go away because there's no other way to use that goblin effect
damage
because you can't switch his abilities at this point. Now, if somebody had an ability to steal Cordal's Call of the Horde before he died, then that would be
choose
a
an
different
ally
story.
And place it within 5 squares. 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so
The Gak is
Tyshin,
back.
they're using heroic magic to bring Gaknak back. Try to jump on top of Talia with only 10 HP. Not a lot to keep him there, but doing what he can.
And then she will I guess she'll move. So you can take a reaction.
So at this point, yeah, it's the choice be either taking 4 lava damage
I mean,
or
it's either
taking
that
a
or stay in
reaction.
lava, which is guaranteed 4.
Taking that hit.
6 more damage.
So 6 more damage to Jade. Rourke sitting up at a very healthy 70 HP. Talia down to 27. Jade down to 27.
My turn.
And Gaknak down to 10. So Code with a pretty commanding lead here. So Talia with both of her specials still up.
Sidestep.
Pretty likely we'll see
Shield of
either.
Flowers on Gak.
Oh, wow. Okay, so he's going to go with Shield of Flowers there. And that's going to be a hit for Code.
So he did.
Nah, I knew it was too much to ask for a
Gaknak
miss.
knocked out
Just one.
immediately. 10 HP is not a
So
lot of
Shield
health.
of Flowers will go on Rourke. And I don't think he's at max, so I can't even heal him.
Yeah, there's not
Must be
really
a
a
tough
lot
life.
you can do
Hard Knocks life.
there.
All right. Jade's going for Talia with Angelic.
All right.
7. That'll
Going
do.
with Angelic Voice there. She'll get 7
So,
damage
7
on Jade.
damage.
Regain 6.
She heals for 6.
And only choice is she doesn't
Can't do
even
any
get
of
the
that.
second effect of
But-
Angelic Voice because it's only for allies. So not a good spot for Lord Tyshin. Trying to see what he can do to keep Rourke off of him from throwing Jade back into the lava. Gaknak not back. Gaknak coming out for a little bit, only to go right back down into the grave again by Talia and Shield of Flowers.
All right. That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Rourke's turn.
So Rourke coming up next here. Examining his options. He is a little further away now. He would either need to use a heroic action, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's too far away, so he's going to use heroic action or 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, 1, 2,
So
3, 4, 5,
cut the corner and take 4
6. Yeah,
damage.
he could do that. Cut the corner, take 4
2,
damage,
3,
and that's what he's going to do.
4, 5.
And taking that last move 6, and then he's going to use War
Then
Cry.
I can do War Cry.
His range 2 ability there. If he gets that, he will be toughened, and then his passive will be triggerable from where he's at right now. And that is another hit for Code.
8 damage.
So 8 damage, bringing Talia down here a little bit more, down to 25.
And I am toughened, and passive is +1.
So Rourke, a beast here with protected and toughened. So even if he does get hit, he'll take less damage. But he's a lot harder
will go
to
again.
hit here with
And
that
use
protected.
Angelic
And he
Voice.
has Shield of Flowers.
Targeting.
So with Tyshin using both heroic actions,
Your
no
defense
specials
is
here on the
11
board.
with a
He
negative
does
2
not have a lot of options.
9.
He
So
has to attack
Talia.
Talia, but he's going to take that
Can't take
circle
4.
protection. And a minus
she missed.
2, that's going to be a miss.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So
I'm
Tyshin
gonna
missing
do
that angelic
Breath
voice,
of Life.
and Code getting Breath of Life here, rolling for a dead
He's
ally.
just trying to pour salt in the wound. Like, I would concede, but we're only 46 minutes in. Like, we might as well just play it out.
Might as well.
Yeah,
Breath
this
of
is a
Life.
pretty quick one.
On my ninja.
All right, so he's going for the ninja there. That is a success, bringing the ninja back to life with 35 hit points and no special attacks there.
32, 35.
All right, so the ninja back to life. Looking like no way that Tyshin is going to be able to pull this off. Looking like Code is going to pretty easily sail into the championship match on Sunday. He would have to make a lot of mistakes at this point. With 70 plus 35, that's 95 plus another 15. Yeah, that's over 100 and
my mouse is straight
110 there to Tyshin's.
Okay. We're gonna step back.
Let's see.
No.
To Tyshin's 21.
And we're gonna hit the ninja. No, we'll just keep going for Talia.
All right, going after Talia, 15 with angelic voice. He does get that, so that
reliable
would be
7
more damage, and 6
and then heal for
6 more healing.
That's it.
So the ninja took 7.
I didn't go for the ninja.
Yeah, he went after
Talia.
Yeah, Talia.
Oh, Talia. Okay. Okay. Ninja's turn. I'm gonna do Shuriken throw 3 times.
Yeah.
Jade.
Yeah, only Jade here to do 100 plus damage. So going with the Shuriken throw. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
And considering there is no other target, he's just going to go for 3 Shuriken throws on Jade there. If he gets all of those, that will be 15 damage.
Nice.
And he does. Won't be able to get the passive, though.
Did you move her already? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just moved her.
And then I'm just gonna 1, 2. Okay.
All right, so Jade up here, taking a sidestep, going with angelic voice here. Not really much option for her. She's just got to get those heals, and there it is. She misses. She'll get 5 residual damage, but she's not going to get that heal. Only 12 heft left. Rourke does not have enough.
1, 2,
unless he can get her to lava, and she's too far away for lava.
Crushing blow.
Yeah, 2 squares away is too far in any direction, so he's not going to get the kill on this one, but he will get her down to 1 if he gets the strike, which he does.
So 11 damage. She got 1.
And at least now he can put her in a more difficult position. All right, so she can't sidestep.
Well, at least make it fun to where you move here so that I have to take the reaction attack and you can kill me with that.
You have to take a reaction attack anyway. You're slow.
Oh, yeah.
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill me.
All right, here we go. Will this be the final hit here by Rourke? And that's it. Wow. Dang,
That's all she
Code.
wrote.
50 minutes in, and 3-0 there on that one. Wow, that was a spanking.
Yeah, it was.
Whew. Man, and you definitely got very lucky. You got 3 crits. I think you only missed. Did you miss one special?
Nah,
Yeah.
he didn't miss the
No,
spell.
he
Nah, I
did.
didn't.
He missed Baraku Dance.
Oh yeah.
Oh, which
but
favored
I
him
mean,
because it did
yeah.
more damage.
Yeah. But it did more damage that way, yeah. And wow, that is it. And the first time actually Code has been able to beat Lord Tyshin in official tournament now. After, what is this, your 3rd or 4th match against him, I think?
Or
I think this is number 4.
Yeah.
So your
Yeah.
first win back, and probably a good one there. Now Code will be
Crushed it,
moving
dude.
on to the championship match against Johnny B on Sunday at 1 p.m. Central Time. That is 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. West Coast time. And then in Europe, I think that is like, what is that, 8, 9 o'clock? For many people, so pretty prime time there. A lot of great stuff coming. I really hope you guys can make it for the last one. Thanks for playing tonight, Tyshin. And thanks, Code. Congratulations on the win there, and good luck into the championship.
GG's.
All right. Well, that is it for tonight. I hope you guys like this. And if you do,